Hey, what's going on? This is a leg trace. This is a movement that we've practiced at the office here during one of your visits. This is intended to really engage the inner hip, which takes pressure off the outer hip, which can be a big change in tension through your low back and your hips. So this really also takes pressure off the sciatic nerve, and it's something that I practice on a regular basis. I'm going to demonstrate laying on my back now, but I want to encourage you to also do this standing, and I'll demonstrate that after this video. So to begin with, you're laying on your back, and the goal is for you to put your heel on your shin, on the ridge of your shin, and you're going to keep your heel connected to the ridge. You're going to flex the ankle of the lower leg to engage the lower leg to be completely straight. And I'm going to lay back now, but my goal throughout this movement is to push my knee across the midline and to slide my heel up as far as I can on my leg, so that ideally it feels like I'm engaging my inner hip. So I'm going to demonstrate that now. On the third time that you're sliding your leg up your hip, you should start to feel some fatigue on that inner hip. I'm actually going to just hold my hand as a resistance against my knee. I'm going to demonstrate that now. The goal is to hold this for at least 3 full breaths. Notice my knee is pushing that way and my hand is resisting the knee, and I'm feeling a ton of tension, through my hip. So you'll repeat that on both sides. I just want to show you what it looks like standing so you can get a different angle. I like to plant my foot and really ground down into the floor, and then I'm going to put my heel on my shin and use that for balance. Use the big toe of the foot that's on the floor as like a way to anchor yourself into the floor. And once again, I'm pushing my knee across the midline, trying to keep my heel connected to the leg and sliding my heel as far up as it'll go to engage this inner hip. You're going to practice that 3 times and then hold it at the very top. I like to reach up just for balance sake. And we're practicing decompression breathing here, which you'll learn in a different video. But the goal here is to keep building a lot of tension through this inner hip. So often when we sit throughout the day, our outer hip gets overly dominant, and so this helps balance out the tension in your hips. This is a leg trace. It's a foundation training move, and I hope you can practice it every day for at least 1 minute. But if not, a couple of times throughout the week should be helping you balance out the tension in your hips.